Hey y'all, hey, I am coming to you guys live and direct. Just looking at this guy, he got a whole kit and caboodle set up in his car with um, video cameras, pads, phone. Like, what is he doing? But I guess he probably is a content creator. So, anyway, oh, he's a zip trip rider. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, from those picker-upper people. Anywho, so I wanted to come on today to talk about Black women, self-esteem, and hair. And of course, a calabash of other stuff too. Sunlight there. So, but on my way, dropping my daughter off at school. She's a freshman in high school this year, and she's my last one in school. We got 4 more years to go. She's a high school affiliate now. I ain't got no more babies. All my babies is grown. And I am so grateful and thankful that they are grown. Yes. So anyway, I want to talk today about Black women's self-esteem and hair. This came to the forefront because me and my sister are both hairstylists, and we talk about the woes, the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur. I'm not an entrepreneur in that aspect, but she is. I've been there before, so yes, I've experienced the same things, some of the same things that she be talking about, and I still experience the same things even while working up under someone else in the business. But one thing we find to be more prevalent nowadays is in this state, because I can't speak for every state, but in this state there are a lot of women with low self-esteem. A lot of women with low self-esteem. And so that comes out when they come to the beauty salon. It comes out more than anything when they come to the beauty salon, because they don't know what they want. They don't know who they are. They don't have a self-loving relationship with themselves. There is so much playing in the background of that it's draining to us as stylists. It's draining to us as stylists, because they look at us like, oh, you guys look nice. How do you do it so well? Well, it's because it's a love of self. It's a love of being a woman. It's the love of wanting to look nice every time we step out. My mom taught us well, because we watched her do that. Every time she stepped out, her hair was done. Everything was in place. She looked nice and presentable to go out into the world. I never seen my mom go out looking like shit, like with the bag on her head or with the hat on. Or my mother didn't even wear hats. I don't even remember. If it wasn't cold outside, my mama wasn't wearing no hat. I don't remember her wearing hats because she having a bad hair day. No, baby, my mama fixed her hair and made her hair look presentable every day when she went out. So that's a lot of where me and my sister get it from. My mom always had jewelry on. She always had jewelry. She bought jewelry. She just liked nice things. And so that's how me and my sister have turned out to be. We like nice things too. We like jewelry. I always have jewelry on. I don't take my jewelry off. One, because it's symbolic in the matter, and they're also my what do you call them? My talisman. So, but anyway, back on subject. If you don't have anybody to see them doing things, or you don't have anybody there to see how they dress or how they go about living and doing. You don't have that to go off on. But you would think, even though after some point being a woman, you would throughout your lifespan, you will find out, hey, I like these earrings, these are cute, or hey, I like this jewelry, or hey, I like this necklace. But then women get caught up on, oh, that wouldn't look right on me. Self-esteem. That's self-esteem. Like, there's this all-time low level of self-esteem out here with black women, to the point where they're reeking. It's reeking all over them, meaning they can't even find a hairstyle that they would like to try, because their self-esteem is so low to having little or nothing, to the point where they can't make up their minds about having something that would complement their style. You know, and it's like, we got to do better, ladies. We got to do better. Like, if you can admire it on another woman, why can't you admire it for yourself? Like, that's wild to me, in a sense. Like, I've just always been a person where I like my nails to be done. I like jewelry. I like earrings, you know, and I like exotic stuff. So I like stuff that you can't just pick up. Or I might buy a pair of earrings from somewhere and revamp them and make them my own. I do that a lot. I do that quite a bit, because I'm just different like that. I like different stuff. I don't like walking out and seeing Tanya, Shira, and Veronica with the same thing I got on. I don't like seeing that. That's not unique. That's not one of a kind. I like to be one of a kind, and I am a trendsetter. Where I'm from, when I've been having this blonde hair for probably about, it's been about 7 or 8 years now, and maybe a little bit longer. And when I started, nobody had it. Now, I'm not saying now everybody got it because of me. That's not what I'm saying. But a few people that know me, now they coming up with it. You know, same haircut too. So I'm not stupid. I know they copied and pasted, but it's okay. It's okay. It ain't for everybody, but you know, it's okay. But anyway, to get back on subject, I'm out here paying attention to these roads too. To get back on subject, I hate that dang on bump right there. I just, you know, as a woman, you need to have some level of self-esteem. That is what I think today's Indianapolis women need to be thinking about, is their self-esteem and how they need to get that intact so they can feel better about going into the beauty shop and creating a hairstyle for themselves. You know, we get these people in the shop and they are, I don't know, what do you think I should do? Okay. Then you give your professional level of expertise of what they should do with the hairdo, and then they're like, oh, it's cute, or oh, they're touching it. Like, you don't touch your hairdo after the hairstylist just got done doing it. Why do you do that? That means you don't like it. If you got to touch it, that means you don't like it. Like, why would you touch it? Because why? I don't get that. If your hairstyle is complete and you like it, you look in the mirror and you admire it. Oh, I like it. You don't touch it. You know, so there's some things that I feel like we need to work on as Black women, as far as getting our self-esteem intact so that we won't be wreaking so much on others. What that means is you go into the beauty shop and you don't know what you want, or you don't have any idea, or you tell the stylist to do whatever she wants to do and then she does it and then you're not happy with it. Or it's something that your quote unquote husband, man, or boyfriend won't like. It's important to know who you are, which you're going to get that behind your self-esteem as well. It's important to know who you are so that you can make simple decisions like how you want your hair to look, what you want your hair to look like. Another thing a lot of these women do around here is they copy and paste. That's just what I'm going to call it today. They copy and paste. They do the same thing somebody else is doing. They just follow the trend of whatever's hot now and do that. They don't take the trend and try to revamp it and try to make it their own. To have a sense of style, that's what you have to do. You have to take whatever's trending and revamp it into something that's uniquely set for you to present to the world. That's what trend setting is. That's what trend setting is. You don't take the same exact thing Lala got on over here and go out and put it on. That's silly. It's really silly. You don't have any style if you do that. You don't have any style and you don't have any sense of self. So I feel like in 2025, we need to be getting our self-esteem together and finding out who we are as Black women, as Black individual women. Not me. I'm not a part of it because I already know who I am. I already know what I want. I already know what I want, baby. I already know. But of course, I still have a few little things I can work on that I am still working on. But that's neither here or there. That doesn't have anything to do with this. Anyway, we're talking about these Black women around this place who don't have a sense of style or a sense of self-esteem, or they don't know who they are in order to even create their self-esteem in a manner that suits them. I just think that we are at a time where we need to be focusing on that. Self-esteem, self-love, figuring out what it is that we like. Like me and my sister love Pinterest. We Pinterest down, baby. That's where we find a lot of our inspirations. We find a lot of our inspirations from Pinterest. And when we mention this to some women, they don't, what's Pinterest? I don't even know what that is. Or, oh, Pinterest is old. Oh, okay, then you must not know how to work it, baby, because it ain't old. It's what's popping. It's what's popping. You'll learn a sense of style if you create your Pinterest page. And then what you do, how it works is, Pinterest works like you make boards. Like basically, you can call them vision boards if you want. You make these boards and you put, I'm gonna run this button down. I'm a little hot. Getting a little moist up in here. You make Pinterest boards and you pin everything that you like that you see on there, and you give your boards a title and you pin whatever you like to that title, or however creative you can be. You put it on this board, and I can get on there and be on there all day long getting inspirations if I let my mind run with me like that on there. Love Pinterest, my favorite. But we be telling people about it, they don't have no clue. We be telling women about it here, they don't have no clue as to what it is. What is Pinterest? But they know Facebook. They know Instagram. Them ain't the only two options. There's, I think, lemonade. I'm not sure if lemonade is still out or not, but there's lemonade. There is, what's the other one called? It's called LTK or something like that I got too. It gives you home decorations, clothing inspiration, all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know if this stuff has to be instilled in one from birth, because that's how it was for me and my sister. Like, my mom, she was definitely artsy crafty. She definitely liked different things, and all those things we clung to. We clung to all that stuff that she liked, if that's a word. Clung, whatever. But, and that's how we ended up growing up, being who we are as trendsetters and fashionistas. So I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about that today. I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this too, because I think it's important. I think it's important because women need to learn themselves. Black women, and I speak of black women because I don't know what white women are doing. I'm not around them on the continual basis to get to know them and their personality, I'm not around them. I'm around plenty of white men, but I'm not around white women like that to know. So I'm speaking on black women needing to get themselves together in the self-esteem department, because it's needed. Like, it's really needed. Like, I couldn't imagine, people saying, I couldn't imagine being without self-esteem. Yes, I mean, nobody's perfect with it, of course, yes. But you have to have some level of good self-esteem. And I do. And people will say, because I'm a Leo, mine is overly dramatic. And it's not. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. It's who I prefer to be. I don't think I'm dramatic. I just think I like gaudy stuff. I don't know. It's just me. And so what if I do? Everybody likes their own things, but I'm not without flaw. Even though my self-esteem is in a good place, I'm confident in who I am. I know who I am. That does not mean that I am vain, because I'm not one bit. So I just think women need to work on this aspect, like as an individual, like really get to the focus of working on themselves, because I'm tired of seeing women out here wearing bags on their head when they go out, and what you call them, pajamas and shit, and stuff of that nature. That's not, like, I don't even understand the concept of it. Like, my nail tech, she's a little young girl. She told us she don't put clothes on unless she going somewhere. Like, really? I don't understand that mentality thinking. Like, why do you only put clothes on when you're going somewhere? Like, is she going somewhere special or something? Like, that's crazy insane to me. Crazy insane to me. You'll never catch me with a bag on my head and pajamas on my head going out town. I feel crazy. The other night, and I just said, forget it, because I was already in my pajamas. But my pajamas was like a long shirt. I mean, it was like, it actually was an outside shirt that I just made my pajamas that night. It's off the shoulder. Well, I had the hole cut in the shoulder, and then a little bit of a sleeve, and it came down to my knees. And my guy wanted me to go to the dang on LQ, and I was like, you know what? I was in the house. I put on my pajamas. I wasn't going nowhere, because he was barbecuing, just some little finger foods, and he wanted me to go and get a little 6-pack. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go in just this. I'm not about to put no clothes on just to go down here to this liquor store. But guess what? I still was presentable looking. Yeah. I still look like I had some clothes on. You ain't get me in no flannels running around outside out here in this hot heat. And a bag on my head. No. No. Absolutely not. You know. And so that's just not a good look. Like, it was something else I was gonna say. What was it? I spoke to this too. Dang it, I lost it that quick. Can't think of what it was, but yeah, I just feel like we need to get our self-esteem on point. Like, you have to take time for yourself, figure out what you like. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I guess because we've been taught this subservientness to being a woman through religion, that it's taught you to put yourself last. You come last. You put yourself on the back burner, and take care of everything else and everybody else. Don't worry about what you look like while you're doing it. Just do it, because nobody looking at you or wants to look at you. I don't know. Just wow. Just wow. But you can't pay me to do that, because I'm not going. No, I'm not going. I'm not going looking like that. Definitely. What was it? Dang, it was something. What was it? It was something I was going to speak to regarding this matter. Let me put me some chapstick on. Use some water, too. I'm going to make another run. I'll put some chapstick on my lips and brush my teeth. But, yeah. And I like burnt bees, because it helps your lips. Anyway, so I'm going to get off here because I'm rambling on. And maybe when I remember that thought that I had that I was going to bring up, I'll just create another video around it, because I think it was video worthy by itself, actually, because it just popped in my head and popped out. So, but yeah, so I'll be back with another video. Okay, toodles.